Welcome to Wellness Unfolds. I'm Dr. Sam Wells, and today I want to sit down and talk with you about something very important, especially if you are over 60. We often hear about heart attacks and strokes, but there's a fact many people don't know. Over 80% of heart attacks and nearly 90% of strokes are not caused solely by plaque in the arteries. They are mainly due to abnormal blood clots. Imagine your body as a sophisticated system, where blood constantly circulates to nourish every cell. When a clot forms at the right moment, it helps prevent excessive bleeding if you get injured. But when this mechanism malfunctions, clots can become dense, hard like spaghetti noodles, difficult to dissolve, and unintentionally turn into your enemy. Through years of working with people over 60, I have seen that many cases can be prevented simply by understanding this mechanism, combined with a healthy lifestyle, smart nutrition, and paying attention to small daily habits. If you want to explore the stroke and heart attack preventing meals, I will share shortly. Click like and subscribe to the channel. This will not only ensure you don't miss these valuable tips, but also give yourself a chance to live healthier, longer, and more fully. Now, let's explore the mechanism of abnormal blood clotting, something few people truly notice, but which is a root cause of heart attacks and strokes. Normally, blood clots are your body's life-saving mechanism. When you are injured, blood clots form to prevent excessive bleeding. It is a small miracle your body provides. However, in the heart and brain, sometimes this mechanism no longer functions normally. Clots can become dense, tangled like spaghetti, hard and difficult to dissolve. When this happens, they not only block blood flow, but also trigger heart attacks or strokes that you don't see coming. Why does this happen? From research and experience with older adults, I've identified 3 key factors: endotoxins from bacteria, excess iron, and chronic stress. Endotoxins, even in small amounts from bacteria, can activate normal clots, making them abnormal. Excess iron, whether from food or supplements, provides fuel for harmful bacteria, increasing clot formation risk. And chronic stress, something we all experience, weakens the immune system, allowing these bacteria to thrive. If you want to prevent stroke at the root, understanding this mechanism is the first crucial step. Keep watching the video because next, I will share dietary and lifestyle strategies to reduce abnormal clotting and protect your heart and brain effectively. Another factor many people overlook is bacterial leakage from the gums and gut, often called and leaky gums. Picture your body as a delicate membrane system, keeping everything inside and protecting against unwanted guests. When this membrane is damaged, harmful bacteria can enter the bloodstream, increasing the risk of abnormal clot formation. Common causes include everyday items, gluten in some grains, alcohol, processed vegetable oils, processed foods, refined sugar, NSAIDs, or even antibiotics. These can erode the gut lining or gums, allowing bacteria to invade and trigger inflammation. From my experience with hundreds of people over 60, paying attention to gut and gum health not only improves digestion, but is also a crucial step in preventing abnormal clotting and protecting cardiovascular health. In the next part, I will share the ideal anti-clotting meal, one that supports heart health, while naturally reducing bacterial leakage. This is a section you should not miss if you want to take proactive steps in protecting your health. Now, let's talk about a part that I believe will change the way you view your daily meals: the ideal anti-clotting meal. This is not a restrictive diet, but a way to nourish your body, keeping your heart and brain healthy. First, the core of this meal. I recommend wild caught salmon because it is low in iron, which is important if you want to avoid feeding harmful bacteria, and rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which naturally reduce inflammation and thin the blood. Salmon is a dish I frequently recommend for patients over 60 because its stroke and heart attack preventive benefits have been well documented. Next is the anti-clotting salad, a perfect combination of arugula, beet, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and a touch of sauerkraut or kombucha pickle juice. Arugula and beets are rich in nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and improves circulation. Garlic and olive oil not only enhance flavor but also fight inflammation, support heart health, and help manage excess iron. Apple cider vinegar protects the gut lining, while probiotics from sauerkraut balance gut microbiota, reducing the risk of bacterial leakage. Finally, don't forget polyphenols and magnesium, two key nutrients for heart health. A cup of green or black tea, or a small piece of 85 to 90% dark chocolate, binds excess iron and provides magnesium, helping lower blood pressure, support the heart, and calm the nervous system. These small details are crucial for making your meal truly anti-clotting. I recommend trying this meal at least a few times a week. As you do, pay attention to your body. Feel your energy and heartbeat, and don't forget to share your experience in the comments. I am eager to hear your stories and feedback. Now, I want to emphasize a mineral that many people often overlook, yet it plays a golden role in heart health: magnesium. Magnesium not only helps relax muscles, but it is also essential for stabilizing heart rhythm, reducing the risk of atrial fibrillation, and maintaining balanced blood pressure. When your heart and blood vessels are supported by magnesium, the risk of abnormal blood clot formation also decreases significantly. From my experience, people over 60 often lack magnesium due to diets low in leafy greens, nuts, or other mineral-rich foods. The good news is that supplementing magnesium is not difficult. You can get it from magnesium-rich foods like almonds, cashews, leafy greens, or even a small piece of 85 to 90% dark chocolate. Delicious and hearted. Healthy. I always remind my patients that caring for heart health is not just about eating right, but also understanding the body and knowing how to supply what it truly needs. Magnesium is one of those silent protectors that you should not overlook. Another step I always recommend, especially for those over 60, is light activity after meals. You might think that just eating well is enough, but in reality, a short 10 to 20-minute walk immediately after a meal can make a huge difference for cardiovascular health. While walking, try breathing through your nose. It sounds simple, but this helps your body produce more nitric oxide, a natural compound that dilates blood vessels, increases oxygen in the blood, and most importantly, helps dissolve small blood clots before they become dangerous. Walking also balances blood sugar, aids digestion, and energizes your body without strain. I always encourage people to view this as a small but powerful habit. It's like a daily heart care ritual that perfectly complements the anti-clotting meal we discussed. When practiced regularly, you'll notice your body feels lighter, your mind clearer, and your heart naturally protected. Another point I want to highlight, especially for those over 60, is managing the iron you consume. Iron is necessary, but too much, particularly from supplements or cast-iron cookware, can act as food for harmful bacteria, increasing the risk of abnormal blood clots. In my years of working with older adults, I often advise them to prioritize natural heme iron from sources like salmon, liver, or red meat, but only in moderation. This type of iron is easily absorbed and used by the body, both safe and effective. Combined with meals rich in omega-3s and polyphenols, this habit helps proactively protect the heart while reducing inflammation and abnormal clot formation. Managing iron is not just a nutritional choice. It's a smart step to protect the heart, especially as the body undergoes age-related changes. Monitor and adjust your daily iron intake, and over time, you will notice a positive difference. One factor that many people overlook, but which has great power for heart health, is stress and sleep. When the body experiences stress, adrenaline spikes, the immune system temporarily shuts down, and harmful bacteria in the body have a chance to flourish. This is why heart attacks and strokes often occur after periods of stress or major life losses. The good news is that you can reduce this risk by caring for your sleep and mental well-being. Getting enough rest, relaxing before bed, and engaging in gentle routines like walking, reading, or meditation all help balance hormones, stabilize heart rhythm, and create an environment where beneficial bacteria thrive instead of harmful ones. From my experience with people over 60, those who pay attention to sleep and manage stress have healthier hearts, more stable blood pressure, and fewer abnormal blood clots. This is truly a natural medicine, easy to implement, but with long-lasting benefits for cardiovascular and overall health. So, after everything we've explored together, I want to emphasize an important message. Your heart health is in your own hands. By combining an anti-clotting diet, managing iron intake, prioritizing stress management and sleep, taking a light walk after meals, and ensuring adequate magnesium. You are actively reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. These are not miraculous secrets, but simple, powerful habits validated by my experience with hundreds of people over 60. I want you to view this not just as medical advice, but as a journey of self-care. Each step nurturing your heart, every breath, every meal, every moment of relaxation throughout the day. When you value your body, it responds with long-lasting health and a clear, alert mind. If you find these insights helpful, subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel to receive more health tips for people over 60. And don't forget to share this video so your friends and loved ones can also practice these habits. Because heart health is something we all deserve to protect.